Good morning. And there's been a lot of talk about the way in which PlayStation has been locking down Fortnite and the Epic Games account associated with it. And what that means is that you're not able to use your Epic Games account on the Xbox or the Switch if you've already set it up on the PlayStation. It will only let you use that account on the PlayStation. So if you've bought a load of stuff in Fortnite using your Epic Games account and then you go across to the Switch or the Xbox, you won't be able to use that and therefore you'll lose everything that you've bought. It also prevents crossplay, and that's ostensibly why Sony are doing this. But I was interested to see how this actually works in practice, and I also wanted to have a look and see what happens if you've set the account up first on the Switch or the Xbox. So I'm going to use the Switch here as the example. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Fortnite on the Switch. I'm going to log in using an account I created yesterday, not my main account, a secondary one. Don't want to lose all the stuff that's been bought in my primary account. And then what I'll do is once I've logged it on the Switch, I'm going to go across to the PlayStation, see if it will let me log on the PlayStation. And if it will, I'm then going to go back to the Switch and see if it will let me log on the Switch again. And I'm telling you now it won't, but let's just have a look at it and see what happens. I have no idea what's going to happen if I've already logged on the Switch first. So that's going to be an interesting one. So let's do that now. Let's go into it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Fortnite and I'm going to use my test account. And we just have to wait for that to load up. Right, so now we're in and it's asking us to log in with an Epic Games account. So we could sign up, or we can log in, or we can just play without an account. But if you do that, it's not going to save your progress. So what I want to do is I want to log in using the login that I created yesterday. So let's go in and do that now. Right, so now we should be able to log in. And it's logging us in. So obviously now you have to accept the usual end user agreement. You haven't got much choice, so you do that. And we're in. So add friends, yes or no. I'm going to say no at this stage because I don't need to add any Epic Games friends because I haven't got any on this account. And we're in. So if we have a look, we can go into the Battle Pass and all the rest of it. And it shows us all that working. So, yeah. Item shop. Is there anything free? Nothing free. There's never anything free in these. But yeah, it's in and we're working and everything's hunky-dory. So we're happy with that. So that's on the Switch. So I've logged in on the Switch. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go across and see if I can log in using that same account on the PlayStation. So bear with me because obviously I'm going to have to shut everything down and then load up the PlayStation. So I'll see you in a moment. Right, and we're back and now we're on the PlayStation. And what I'm going to do is exactly the same thing I did on the Switch. I'm going to change my account to my test account. Then I'm going to try and log in to Fortnite with the Epic Games account that I just used on the Switch. So first things first, let's change the login because I want my test account because I don't want any of this associated with my main one just in case I log in with the wrong account or whatever and I end up locking myself out. So what we want to do is we want to go into Fortnite. So load that up and we just have to wait for that to load. Right, so that's now loaded up, so we can now go into it. And it's going to try and log us on, but obviously we haven't got a login yet. So it takes us to the same screen that we had on the Switch. You can sign up with a new account. You can log in, which is what we want, or no thanks, which basically means you can carry on playing, but it won't save your progress. So as I say, we want to log in. And I want to log in using exactly the same account that I just used on the Switch. And I know I keep saying that, but it is important, obviously, because that's what we're testing. So let's enter the email address for that. And now we should be able to log on. So let's try. I have no idea what's going to happen here. And it's asking us to accept the license agreement. So if I accept that, let's see what happens. Epic account you tried to link to cannot play on this platform. Please try a different Epic account or visit our help website for more information. So basically what we've got here is that the account that I set up on the Switch won't work on the PlayStation either. So if you set it up on the PlayStation first, it won't work on the Switch. If you set it up on the Switch first, it won't work on the PlayStation. So either way, well, you've had it. So I wasn't sure what was going to happen there, but that's exactly what happens. It just won't let you in because I've already used that account with my Switch. And PlayStation just aren't playing ball with this. And as a lot of other people have said, this is crazy. The idea that I could set up an account on the PlayStation, buy a load of stuff, and then go across to the Switch and try and play it on the Switch and not have access to any of that stuff that I've bought is outrageous, frankly. And the fact that it happens the other way round is, well, it's no worse or better. It's just still outrageous. I can't understand why Sony are doing this other than pure business reasons. And even those don't really stand up because the amount of backlash and bad feeling that they're getting from this is not helping their brand at all. And if you look forward down the line, well, this is not a good look for them. And when it comes to the next PlayStation, the PlayStation 5 and the next Xbox and the obvious and eventual upgrade to the Switch, then they're going to lose market share. Some Sony fanboys are going to probably come on and say, oh, you know, it's good business, they're well ahead. But as I've just said, they're not going to always be ahead if they carry on down this path. We saw what happened to Microsoft when they went down this path of being anti-consumer, and it's led to them being way behind in this console generation. And if Sony carry on like this, it's going to lead to them being behind in the next console generation if they're not careful. Because nobody likes to have the things that they've paid for restricted. And that's exactly what's going on here. People are buying stuff and then they're not able to use it as they so choose. And that's not a good thing at all for anybody. Even Sony, not in the long run. But anyway, that's what I think. I don't know what you think about this. You can see it for yourself with your own eyes that it won't work either way, from the Switch to the PlayStation, or from the PlayStation to the Switch, or from the Xbox to the PlayStation, or from the PlayStation to the Xbox. Simply won't work. And if you spent a lot of money, as I say, good luck with that, because you've lost it if you want to play it on a different system, if you've already set it up on the PlayStation, or if you want to play it on the PlayStation after using it on another system. Crazy. Crazy. But as I say, let me know what you think about it in the comments and we'll have a good chat about it. I'm sure it could get quite heated. And in the meantime, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.